You come home after a long day ready to put on your Meta Quest 2, but oh no, your Quest 2 only has 20% left, so you'll have to wait a few more hours until it's fully charged. If this sounds like you, be sure to watch this video to the end as I'll be covering 6 battery saving tips and tricks to maximize the time you spend on your Meta Quest 2. Let's save your battery and let's save some time by getting straight into it. The first tip is to power down your headset when it's not in use. When you finish a play session, don't just throw your Quest 2 into the rest mode, shut it down completely. Just press and hold the power button until the indicator light on your headset turns off and you hear the power down chime. If you want to place the Quest 2 into rest mode for a short break, be sure to shut down any games or apps running in the background. Many games and apps use a lot more power than you might think, and just by turning them off, you can keep playing for much longer. While the Meta Quest 2 can work with any USB-C cable, the included charger and the charging cable that came in the box were designed to be the optimal charging solution for the device. Meta recommends that using the cable over others to ensure maximum battery life and performance. You should avoid using third-party chargers from untrusted sources that might damage the rechargeable battery. As the Meta Quest 2 has a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, when you want to fully charge your headset, you should unplug your charging cable once it's fully charged. Leaving it plugged in can reduce the maximum capacity of the internal battery over time, which can result in lower performance and battery life. You'll notice that when you're charging your headset, the illuminator light on the side of your headset is orange, but once it's fully charged, it'll turn green. Just so you can be 100% sure to extend your battery life, you might want to consider buying a Meta Quest 2 head strap with a battery. The ones I've seen will roughly give you about 2 to 3 additional hours of battery life, and it also replaces the standard head strap with a more comfortable one. Just keep in mind that Meta does offer their own head strap with a battery, but it is a little expensive at $120 at the time of this recording. I have seen other ones for about half the price, and I'm not telling you not to get the one from Meta, but I would definitely look at your options before spending that $120. The Quest 2 has several built-in settings that you can adjust in order to prolong its battery life. For example, you can disable the auto wake feature to ensure that Quest 2 never comes on without you powering it on. And you can change the auto sleep timer as short as possible to preserve battery life. You can also turn off Wi-Fi directly from the quick settings tab. A lot of the Quest games only need Wi-Fi for the initial download or downloading updates, but you don't need it while you're actually playing. So while you obviously can't turn off Wi-Fi for multiplayer games like Gun Raiders or Population 1, but you don't have to keep it on if you're just trying to burn a few calories in thrill of the fight. While disabling Wi-Fi won't save a tremendous amount of power, but it can stretch your headset's battery just a bit further. If you're playing single player, offline gameplay, then keep your Wi-Fi turned off, which also prevents interruptions from notifications. Finally, if your battery just isn't performing as it should, there's a chance that it might be a little faulty. You can contact Meta support and report the problem. If your Meta Quest 2 is under the warranty, you can get a replacement battery if yours doesn't work properly. Alright, that's it for the video. If you're new to the VR space, definitely check out the video on the right. And if you're curious about the upcoming VR headsets to be released in the future, check out the video on the left. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.